Hello everybody, and welcome to another Zendikar Rising draft here on the channel. Before I dive in, I do want to remind you that if you enjoy the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, click that bell so you get notified when I post future videos, and leave a comment in the comment section down below with any questions or feedback. You can catch me streaming live at twitch.tv/NicolaiBolas. We're currently about to draft best of 3. The season rank resets soon, so it's nice to get some best of 3 practice. And sometimes you can draft some pretty wacky stuff in best of 3. Well, starting things off, we've got a lot of cool options. There is a Maddening Cacophony, which is typically not a great card, but maybe we could try to build around that. Black Bloom Rogue is fantastic. It's a metal double-faced card that, like, a 3-mana 5/3 menace is no joke, and it's also a land when you need it to be. It's also Soaring Thought Thief, which is a great rogue's payoff. And then Journey to Oblivion can also be solid. In the common section, the best common is Deadly Alliance. So really a lot of options here. We're not going to take the Maddening Cacophony here because it might wheel, and it's also just like, I don't want to take this first because there's just other options that are way better. Soaring Thought Thief could lead to some pretty sweet rogues decks. I have drafted rogues, pretty good versions of it. We could just stay a little bit more flexible, take the Black Bloom Rogue and see what presents itself. It's also a Deadly Alliance. I'm going to take the Black Bloom Rogue, I think. I don't want to commit to blue-black right off the bat, and this card is quite good. It's one of my favorite uncommons. Okie doke. Following up the Black Bloom Rogue, there are quite a few powerful cards. There is Marasa Sproutling for kicker synergies. There is Shepherd of Heroes for some like life gain synergies and party stuff. There's also a Canyon Jerboa, which last time I tried first picking this, it did not work out. But we also saw a Cleansing Wildfire in the first pack, so we could do something crazy where we go like Canyon Jerboa and play like Mardu Landfall, wheel the first Cleansing Wildfire, get the second Cleansing Wildfire, and try to do something sweet with that. There's also Tazim Royal Mage, which is kind of a boring, like, great blue card, great green card. I kind of want to build around Canyon Jerboa. I've been kind of trying to for a while, but I haven't found the right home for it. And with 2 Cleansing Wildfires coming back around, I think we can do it. Okie doke. So now there is... And we can kind of be ambitious with our splashing, because we are going to be getting those... what are they called? Back. The Cleansing Wildfires back. So we're going to want good curve, so Expedition Healer could be good for that. Windrider Wizard's pretty good in the right shell. Blight Priest can be good. Mind Carver, not really a card I've had much experience with. I wouldn't mind a Helion, but I'm not going to take it here. I'm just going to get another 2-drop. Yes! We're in action, chat. We are in action. We've got a second Canyon Jerboa. This is kind of exactly what we want. Hopefully those Cleansing Wildfires wheel now, because it would be pretty bad if they didn't. But maybe we can go into a Naya deck. Or we could just not play the Black Bloom Rogue, or we could, yeah. But I'm looking to be white-red at the moment, because we know those Cleansing Wildfires are coming back. Yasharn. So Yasharn, I could play white, I could splash green and play like a Naya deck. Or I could play white, green, and splash red for Cleansing Wildfires. There's also another Cleansing Wildfire, but I'm just going to take the Yasharn here. Yasharn's pretty sick. So it goes well with like all the landfall stuff, because I just get guaranteed land drops. Well, that's beautiful. We're going to try this for sure. Holy heck, it's going to be perfect. There's so many Cleansing Wildfires coming around. This is going to be sick. So unfortunately, we can't cast that if we have Yasharn in play, but we're going to take it anyway. And there's the Cleansing Wildfire. There's also a Reclaim the Wastes, but I think that we're going to try to be white-red base. We could be white-green base, but this is a double red card, and we're just going to be getting a ton of Cleansing Wildfires. So yeah, we're just going to take every Cleansing Wildfire we see pretty much. Because the thing is we want to maximize getting 2 landfall triggers in one round. And so we're not going to be playing Reclaim, because Reclaim is a base green card. And we're going to be splashing the Yasharn. But yeah, it's going to be crazy. We're going to have so many Cleansing Wildfires, because nobody else is going to take them. So we have 2 wildfires already, 3 wildfires, and now we have a litho forming. So with our Jerboas, this could be a sweet deck. We could also splash pretty ambitiously with triple cleansing wildfire. Jerboa is going to be pretty good. We want to make sure we get some creatures. Another cleansing wildfire is a nice addition. There's also a Spitfire Lagak. But we're just going to take all the cleansing wildfires. See where that leads us. Spitfire Lagak could get out of control with the pingings. I think this is going to be the pick, though. We're just going to keep taking wildfires. At the moment, we have 5 creatures, but Black Bloom Rogue is probably not getting played. We have 2 Jerboas and an Expedition Healer. We would like... So we're going to play all these wildfires. We want stuff that makes multiple creatures if possible, but... And we have good fixing, so... Yeah, there's been a lot of wildfires. Many wildfires. Okie doke. And then we can take a... We're not going to splash a Blight Blade. We could play Skyclave Sentinel. Pressure Point. I think we'd rather just have a creature, but... Maybe we splash white and we play... Oh, yeah. Maybe we play green-red and splash white for the Canyon Jerboas and the Yasharn. Thank you, Splitwalker. I appreciate that. Oh, another wildfire. So I like this transition to like a red-green deck. Well, there. We're going to wheel another cleansing wildfire. But Kargan Intimidator is really good. Maybe we'll wheel the Canopy Baloth. I like this transition to a splashing white deck, because these cards are more of like our synergy pieces. Rebuke. I like the Kargan Intimidator. I'm probably going to have a couple warriors, and this card is just a house. If you haven't played against this card, it just like single-handedly can take over the game sometimes. I don't know, it's just such a good 2-drop. I like lost to it single-handedly. Maybe it's not as good in this particular deck. But I do need creatures to go with my Jerboas and stuff. So I'm going to take this really good creature. Okay, and then we're going to pretty much take these over everything, like cards that care about having multiple lands enter. Look at all these blue cards, but we're not anywhere near playing blue, I don't think, so. Just going to take the Prowling Felidar. Maybe we'll get this thing back, but we're splashing this Nectar Pot. If it doesn't have a +1/+1 counter on it, it goes back to the hand. This card's still pretty good, probably. It's like a Charging Monstrosaur. Doesn't have anything to do with lands. I think I'll still take it. It still hits like a truck. Maybe the Lagak will wheel. Probably going to take Pack Beast. It helps me with my mana a little bit. And I can just play it as a 2-drop because I do need 2-drops. And it's a warrior for my Intimidator. Ooh. A Akum Warrior is nice. A land creature. Cleansing Wildfire, we don't need a... We're going to wheel that other one, so we're going to already have 6 of them. So we just need to make sure we get creatures. Rockslide Sorcerer. Kind of cute with all the wildfires, but... We're just going to take the Modal Double-Faced card. And Spitfire Lagak is pretty good in this deck, I'd have to say. I do like me a Colony Ambush, too. So now we have a couple of Modal Double-Faced cards, which is nice. I guess now that we're playing green, Reclaim the Waste is okay, but we don't really need that, because we already have all these wildfires. And Colony Ambush is just better, for sure. Okay, there's a Taunting Arbor Mage, which I like. Wow, we wheeled the Canopy Baloth. We already have 5 cleansing wildfires and then here he's lethal forming, so I probably don't need to take the 6th one. I'm just going to take a really good creature. It just hits like a truck with combined with the wildfire. And now another Canopy Baloth. We could take a Nectar Pot, but I think Baloth is just really good. I guess we already have a lot of 4s, so maybe this is better. I'm trying to be a beatdown deck, though. I'm just going to keep taking my Canopy Baloths. And now I'll take a Pyroclastic Helion, make sure I keep hitting land drops. Or pick up a Modal Double Face card. Might Marasa. Ooh, maybe Tuk Tuk Rebel Fort. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Oh, maybe I'll just take the Might. I don't like Tuk Tuk Rebel Fort. Another Wildfire. Snarecaster. So I do need 2 drops. Okie doke. What do we have here? Relic Robber. Not really as good for me. I could just take Journey to Oblivion as a removal spell. I could take Reclaim, but I don't really need Reclaim. I'm glad I have this 2-drop creature, though. I need more 2s. More cheap things. Shadow Skull Minotaur. I have some types. I don't need more expensive stuff, though. I'm just going to take the Journey as a removal spell. And now Royal Eruption or Swarm Shambler. Swarm Shambler doesn't really fit my strategy, and I do need removal / early interaction while my late game comes online, so I'm just going to take the Royal Eruption. And now there is a Balagad Recovery. I'll just take that. I like it. Gnarled Colony is also good for me. But 2 drops are good. Balagad's really good as well. Yeah, I'm just going to take Balagad. It's just such a good card. Oh, There's a Kazandu Nectar Pot. Marasa Root Grazer. I could see taking that. I like that this card, if I could gain life, would make my board wide for my Jerboas. But I don't really have any life gain. I guess Nectar Pot would be synergy with that. I'm just going to take the Root Grazer. We have really good fixing, so I'll be able to play this relatively early. There's a Felidar. Vastwood Surge seems good for me. Over the Wildfire, the Spikefield Hazard, and the I would have loved a Stomper, but I think there's definitely a good Vastwood Surge deck. I don't really want the Zendikar, but I guess I'll take it. An Ordinary Rage might be better. I'll take Zendikar in case I need a reach creature. Well, booyah. This card, do I have any kicker stuff? I have a few kicker things. Or would I rather have this with my modal double face cards? I'm just going to take the cheaper card. I already have a lot of expensive stuff. I already have 2 Prowling Felidars too. Makes me want the other one less. Ooh, another Reclaim the Wastes. Wow, another Reclaim the Wastes. There's also a couple other things, but we'll just take the Reclaim the Wastes. Yay, Nectar Pot came back. Hooray. Well, this is going to be a wild ride. Okie doke. So we have 50 cards here. Jeez Louise, this is insane. Well, first things first, how many modal double face cards do we have? 3. I think we're going to cut the Spitfire Lagak. I think it's the worst of our 4-drops. We don't really ramp into anything with Vastwood Surge, but double triggering is really nice. They don't have enough cleansing wildfires. Yeah, I really failed on that front. I know. Big loss. Okay, so we're going to want, I think, 3 planes. And then 6, 6, 3 gives me 17. And then I cut 1. Actually, I probably only want 2 planes. And then I run it like that, and then I can cut a mountain. No, I can't cut a mountain. That would be insane. This is 6 sources for my reclaim. So 6, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 sources of mana, essentially. I want to make sure I can hit stuff with my Yasharn. Probably don't need the Blight Blade. How many creatures do I have? 18. Yeah, I can cut the Blight Blade. I'm hoping that I can use my Reclaim. I want to be able to play Reclaim the Waste on turn 1, and that way I can get a mountain with that. Hey, Captain Smomy. I may have been sending odd signals because I was off the deep end here. And then Stonework Pack Beast can also help me with my mana. So we have 5, 6 4-drops, 7 4-drops. Shadow Skull, this is a 5-drop. I don't really think I want the Shadow Skull. I'm not that aggressive. Just another expensive card. I should probably cut a couple Cleansing Wildfires. So I cut 3 of them because I have Vastwood Surge, Cleansing, and Lithoforming. Yeah, I think this is going to be a good build. Because these are my real heavy hitters. Maybe I cut 1 Canopy Baloth for another Cleansing. Yeah, I think I like that. That way I have 6 4-drops. And a bunch of landfall stuff. Okay, perfect. This is going to be the build, and I'll see you folks in the matches. Before I get to the matches, I want to give a huge shout out to all of my patrons over at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas, and special shout out to those who support me at the credit level: Eric S., Stephen W., Arpeggio, Green Rogue, and Cindy W. I really do appreciate your support and the support of all my patrons. If you want to learn more about how to support me and my content via Patreon, you can find that information at patreon.com/NicolaiBolas. It's a great way to help me continue making videos, and also gives you access to some nice little perks along the way. Without further ado, though, let's get to the matches. To build, so I probably will be tweaking it as time goes on, but off the bat, excellent hand. Look at this. Look at us go. Yeah, it is Condor. I'm going to play this first because it can hit harder, and then next turn I can go Nectar Pot, immediately play land. Booyah! This is perfect because we've drawn our payoff stuff, and then we're gonna be able to play our key spells now. Oh my gosh, I don't even know what to do. Ah! I think I want to get my Prowling Felidar down. Wow, they traded. But Baloth hits really hard. I'm just going to play the Felidar. It could be wrong. I'm really not sure. Okay, this is going to work out all right for me. could have played this and it hits a little bit harder. Maybe that would have been correct. I did hit record. Thanks for the reminder, though. Okay, so I can't do this as long as this thing's alive. I can't do what I want to do. So if I play this and then land, then these become +2/+2, so this is going to be a 5/6. Yeah, that's good. Probably better than the Bailoff play. So they'll have to double block either one if they want to kill it. Okay, so I kill that. I kill both of them. Unfortunately, Yasharn hoses my Nahiri's lithoforming, which is really funny. Oh, 3, 4, 5, 6. Little did they know, it's all part of my plan. Haha! Yes! Oh, the power of the Landfall. Okay, so they're a blue-green deck. Makes Prowling Felidar a little bit worse and Canopy Bailoff a little bit better, but they do have the 3/2, which makes that a little bit worse. No, because Cleansing Wildfire is a destroy. Whereas, yeah, they can't pay life or sacrifice non-land. Oh, I can sacrifice permanent lands. Okay, sacrifice non-land. Sacrifice X lands. I can sacrifice them. Perfect. Good to know. I'm sure there was somebody in the YouTube comments that was just screaming at me like, no! You can sacrifice lands! Sorry, that was not an impersonation of anyone that would watch my videos. They were probably like, well, Nikolai, as a doctor of mathematics at Harvard University, I just think you should slightly reread your card to have a proper definition. Okay, what do we want to change? I will say that Marasa's Prowling does get better if I have the Shatter Skull Charger in my deck. But I'm just going to run it back, I think. Opponent still doesn't know about the wildfires. They have no idea that I have 4 of them in my deck. Or that I have the lithoforming. Oh, beautiful hand here. Impersonations are A+, thank you. I'm just gonna play the recovery first. I'm not gonna be using it for a while. Need to make sure I can play my stuff. Next turn, Mountain Prowling, and then next turn, Mountain sacrifice all my lands. Ah! Or sacrifice 3 lands. No! Okay, thank goodness. Since I have 2 forests and a mountain, I'm going to keep the same distribution of lands. No big deal, just hitting you for 15 damage. I'm fine trading my Jerboa for one of their 2 4/4s, I think. Because it's not going to block very well. They don't get the 1/1s, which is nice. No! I was so close! Oh, I tried so hard and fought so long. Ugh. Savage. Let's hope they don't have another kicker spell, because otherwise I'll have to chump this. Yikes. Oh, that's easy. If I draw a land, I think I win. Okay, so I play this. This is 7. Oh no, yeah, because I need an untapped land, so I think I did need to draw that land. I don't want to get that land. I'm just gonna get 2 mountains. What a crazy series of games! Holy jeez! This deck is absurd! What is happening? My opponent cast actually good cards. This deck is like... That was so much damage! I didn't mean to leave the game. I wanted to look at that board for longer. I wanted to marvel in that. Oh my gosh! There is a legitimate chance that I will just straight up run out of lands in this deck to use my Cleansing Wildfires. My goodness, by golly. Holy, that was some explosive magic. I was hitting them with a 10-11 Prowling Felidar on turn 5. Jeez Louise. I might have to cut a Cleansing Wildfire just so I don't run out of lands. Oh my gosh. Well, I'll see you folks in the next round. Welcome to round 2. We did make a little change to the deck. I cut a Cleansing Wildfire for another forest because I didn't want to run out of lands to search up. Oh yeah, this is a Landfall deck, Till. If you missed the last game, you'll want to watch the YouTube video later because it was extra special. That game was actually insane. Cannon Jerboa really can do good things. I think I'm going to play the... I'm not going to need to play this because I have all my lands set up. I'll do this. Reclaim the Wastes for a mountain. Because this can get me my second white and blue. Right, white and green. I'm glad I didn't play the ambush. This is pretty nutty. We're waiting for setup here. I'll let them use their combat trick here because I don't want them to develop their board. Sure. I guess I could have just taken the damage too, because they were missing land drops. It's a trade-off. I didn't know, because they could have just gone post-combat, land, play another spell, or something like that. Definitely not blocking. Just gonna do that. I guess I could have waited for them to double block my Canyon Jerboa, so that was probably too soon. Yeah, they would have probably gone for a double block. I messed that up. That is funny, Capio. Yeah, I should have definitely waited on this because it's an instant. I could have gotten more value out of that. I messed it up, but I think it's still going to be fine. I'm gonna wait one more turn. Because I wanted to be extra safe. Okay, so now, because I want them to be tapped out, because they can't, that way they can't kill this or this by just having the 1 mana deal 4. And having an extra big guy to get more stuff with my Jerboa is nice. Okay, so now they could still have it, but they deal 6 instead. That's problematic. I don't want them to get me with that one spell, so I'm going to make sure that I have my fight spell in my hand. So next turn I'm going to have my big attack that I'm going to kill them with. Because I'm going to get to put an extra land into play with this. An extra land into play with this. I'm going to get to play the mana for this and fighting their guy. Perfect. So they're tapped out. I don't even need that. They actually have a full party, which is kind of cute. Okay, now they're dead. They're totally dead. Oh my gosh. Well, that might just be... Do I have 8 mana? Yeah, I do. And then I can put an extra land into play with this. I was going to get to do some cool stuff regardless. I was going to be able to go Cleansing Wildfire, Ball of Dead Recovery, back my fight spell. So I was going to get, and then I was going to also get to put this land. So I was going to get 3 land. I was going to get 1, 2, 3 landfall triggers and kill one of their guys on blocks, but that worked out. So they have a lot of small creatures. They have a Subtle Strike. A couple 1 toughness things. Do I have anything that punishes 1 toughness things? Not really. This guy seems like he's going to be a beater. Tajuru Blightblade could be okay as an early defensive tool. Probably just gonna run it back for now. People just in the chat. I've got to read through the chat. Holy heck, I missed some of it. Yeah. You know I'm a Dutchman? Yeah, the name gives it away. There's so many Dutchmen. What's up with all the Dutches / Flemish people? Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. We didn't get any cats. Well, it's all good because the cat would have died to Subtle Strike. I think we took something really good over a cat, like Nahiri's Lithoforming or something. Thanks, 30-pound knight. I don't even know if the cards are mediocre. The cards are sick. This is probably a mulligan. Yeah, we need our lands. This is much better. Okay, we'll put the forest down there. Yasharn. If they don't play anything, I'm going to play the Nectar Pot because I don't want to get Subtle Striked on my Pack Beast on their end step. Now I will play this because they would only attack with this if they had a Subtle Strike, so I want that information. Okay, so they don't have Subtle Strike. That's good to know. Or they didn't have Subtle Strike a second ago. I'm going to play this instead of the Arbor Mage. The Arbor Mage has some nice value later on. And I'm going to be hitting my land drops, so... And this also just trades with this, which is nice, just straight up, which I'm okay with. So they have 2 draw steps to draw a Subtle Strike. And they probably only have 1 in the deck, so I'm pretty fine. I don't have all 6 in my deck, though. I only have 3 in my deck, sadly. Kind of a fail. Happily blocking. Do they have Subtle Strike? Okay, I'm definitely okay with that. It's funny because one actually really cute trick I could do, you twice the number of creatures in their party. If I make something a coward, it loses its party type, so I could make this do less damage to it, but there's no point because they have 2 types. But if they only had 1 type and they were trying to deal 2 damage, I could have stopped them, which is really funny. Well, that's gonna be good. They got some lands. And then I'll start my Prowling Felidar growth train. Hashtag. Why is everyone just adding hashtags of whatever I say? Hashtag, which is really funny. We're stabilizing too easily. The Nectar Pot is too hype. I thought our deck would be more beatdown oriented, but we're definitely a more controlling version, or mid-range. We're just like pure mid-range. We just have like creatures that get really massive. Some nice cool mid-game combos. Yasharn is so expendable to me. I don't care about you at all, Yasharn. That's not true. Please, Yasharn, forgive me. Yasharn is such a cool card. Oh no. That's not nice. Wow. So they clearly have no Subtle Strike. So next turn I get to play Prowling Felidar and Marasa Root Grazer. Yeah, I said it and Yasharn died. It's such a shame. It's not like my opponent's playing bad cards. Like, their cards are okay. Like, I don't know. They've played reasonable stuff. Just Nectar Pot is a complete brick wall. Hurtful opponent. I will guarantee all my future land drops. For my children's children. And more to come. Like, they have a cool party synergy stuff. Like, they cast this for like 2 mana. Warrior, Wizard, Rogue. Sure. Backup Felidar. Don't worry, Backup Felidar. You are just as important to our game plan as the main Felidar. Holy heck, is that a bird's claw in its mouth? Oh, that's gruesome. Jeez Louise, Felidar, what are you doing? You can't just do that to a bird. At least take the whole bird. Use the whole animal. Oh my gosh. Never noticed that before. Ugh. Gruesome. Oh, not great. Okay. We can deal with that thanks to our Taunting Armor Mage at some point, maybe. We'll have to deal with this later. So we can cleansing. We can also, we could Taunting Armor Mage, make everything block the Felidar, but then we only kill that. So I like waiting on this. Now that's a good option. Because we can just zap that later. And then at the end of turn we will bounce a land to our hand. So that we can make another landfall trigger. How is this a bird claw? Are you kidding me? It's got talons on it. Oh, the double rogues. Okay. The problem is these things can then kill my Prowling Felidor if I attack in with it. So at the moment... So I might have to trade my Root Grazer for one. I think if I bounce a land this turn, I maximize my thing other than putting a land into play. Because then next turn I get to put one in and I can double it up. Hard to say though. I can also kill their whole board, right? They can pump up everything, unfortunately. Maybe I can't kill their whole board because this thing... This Death Touch is annoying. I can use it to make my team unblockable, that is true. Pretty much. Vigilance is pretty good, though. Okay, so now they can't do that. So now that they don't have this activation up... Well, that could be good. Okay, so I have 3, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, this is enough mana. This is 12, 15, 18. So if I make it so that they all have to block this Pack Beast, then they block everything on Pack Beast, they take 1 billion. Or if they make if I make everything block Felidar, do they just die? Or do they just lose all their creatures? 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they lose everything except a Seagate Banneret. Or I can use Pack Beast and they lose a Skulker and a Core Blade Master. Yeah, that's way better. I had to wait because otherwise this thing's double strike would have first strike to kill this. Okay, so many hashtags. Canyon Jerboa doing good work. I can bounce another land with my Root Grazer. My Grazer. I think they are in bad shape here. So they have to pay 5 mana for it, and I don't have to pay anything. My 1/2 is better than your 1/2. Mouse beats core. Ugh. See you later, Ecstatic Charge. Man, I'm almost out of lands again. So they'll have to chump this thing. They're going to pump their whole team by +1/+1. I don't really want to attack with this. I guess I have land drops for the next 2 turns lined up, but being able to double land is pretty nice. But how are they going to block it? They have a 4/4, but mine's going to grow as well, so they like throw 2 blockers there. They chump there. They block there. Just not going to give them the option. A few years, Lesnia Mage. I don't know, Gamma. Chat has a mind of its own. Sure, we'll make them activate first. I guess I probably could have attacked with these, because then they would have to block everything. Or basically everything. I just didn't want to risk my Root Razor, because he's pretty nice. Oh, well, I'm glad I didn't. Well then. No use wasting a double Landfall trigger. It's still okay for me because they lost their Seagate Ban Array. I think the Seagate Ban Array is probably better for them than their like random creatures, but I only have 2 lands left in my deck, which is slightly problematic because I want all these sweet, sweet Landfall triggers. Damn, I kind of thought this was a dinosaur this whole time. It's a beast. Sad day. I have just enough lands to make this work. Dang, I don't have a way to give this trample. Kind of funny. Ugh. Maybe that's just too greedy. Yo! Whoo! Got the win. No lands left in the deck. I'll see you folks in the finals. Round 3. This hand is pretty bad. I don't have any of my good early stuff. I want to have this in the late game anyway, and I don't have white mana, so I'm going to mulligan. This hand is much better. We will keep it, and we will ditch. So we're going to need that later. We're going to probably need to play this as a land. So we want to keep this, this, and this. So it's between one of the white cards. And in this case, I'd rather get rid of the Jerboa because it's not as good on its own. I'm already getting rid of this. I'm fine drawing it in the late game too. Well, now I can actually get planes here, so then I can play my Felidar before my Vastwood Surge. So this is going to work out nicely. They can counter it. Or bounce it or whatever. Into the royal? Nope, nothing? Okay. Oh, I didn't get to do anything sweet. I'm so sad. My opponent denied me all of the glory. You made a grill standard deck this week. It has no wildfires. Well, this is draft, so there's a different, Oh my gosh. Well, I haven't gotten to do anything crazy with Canopy Baloth yet. I have 2 in the deck. I just haven't drawn it yet. I think we're just going to keep it the same. This deck has been doing great work, so no need to change it. Charger is great, but I don't know what I would cut for it, and my deck isn't like wildly aggressive, so it's like it doesn't necessarily care about the haste as much. So it's like a 5-drop. Well, this is a great hand. Now we don't even have to play the Reclaim the Wastes here. We can do that later. Our deck is going places. We'll just get to jam Yasharn. Yasharn literally comes with Reclaim the Waste attached. Pretty nutty. It is just a humble mouse. Uh-oh. That hurt. It pains me. I can play both of these. I'm just going to try and grow this as fast as possible. Unfortunately, this Canopy Baloth hits like a truck. So I'm going to have to take another massive hit here. That's an okay for me. That's okay. Sure. Okay, so I go... land... So I want to go Cleansing Wildfire first on my forest. Am I playing this turn? Probably not. Probably want to play this, and this, but I can't. I probably have to just play this and this. Well then, that's a good draw. I just have to hope they don't have Into the Royal. No. Oh. Yes. They didn't have it. I think we're in a good spot right now. This is going to start letting us play 2 cards a turn. Boom! And they concede! Oh my gosh, we somehow stabilized. Did we even... We won every single game with our deck. Oh my gosh, that was so sick. Those were some cards that I haven't really played in this format, but they came together so cohesively into such a good unit. There were some really cool board states we had too. Like... Canyon Jerboa did some sick things. Oh my gosh, what a deck. Lithoforming did a cool thing. Cleansing Wildfire was pretty good. The Root Grazer was great. Our Prowling Felidars were good. We didn't use the NicolaiBolas, but they would have been great. Kicking Vast with Surge came up multiple times. Yasharn was excellent. Absolutely incredible. But yeah, this was a huge success, I think, of a deck. We didn't even play Shadow Skull Charger, and we had an extra Canopy Veil. This deck was great. And we even had 3 extra Cleansing Wildfires. But yeah, that is going to do it for this deck and draft video. I do really hope you enjoyed it. If you did make it all the way to the end, remember to help me out. Take that extra second, click that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell so you get notified when I post future videos. Leave a comment in the comment section down below with your questions and feedback. Leave hashtag crazy landfall or hashtag insane... or hashtag incredible mouse. No, hashtag mighty mouse, because that was the name of an old cartoon. So hashtag mighty mouse, hashtag crazy landfall, insane landfall, something like that. It was a really fun deck. I really do hope you enjoyed it. You can check out more of my content linked in the description and pinned comment. You can find my articles, links to my articles there, links to my Twitch stream there. You can find my Patreon if you want to give back and help me continue making content. So you can find that there. You can find my affiliate link if you're going to be buying cards. All that stuff is linked in the description and pinned comment. But above all, I do hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. And I will talk to you folks next time.